Friday. I thought I'd bring you along and vlog my day. Let's get this morning started.
Walk up off the bed.
What is he doing? Guasha. Oh, I don't want to take these pajamas off. They're so soft. One thing I always do is lay out my workout clothes the night before. So I'll just change right into these and then we'll go for a morning walk. Hello, Zoomies. Okay. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news, I don't have matcha, so I can't make my favorite morning drink. I also don't even have milk, so I can't make coffee. Is it the end of the world? No, but like that's my favorite part of my morning ritual. So I'm a little sad, but on the flip side, that means I can now guilt-free go pay for what will probably be an overpriced drink later. I honestly hardly ever get drinks out anymore just because I feel like I make it the best at home. But there is a place that makes really good matcha that I rarely get it because again, I just make it at home so much and it's actually amazing and so good. So I'll get that later today at some point. But right now I don't have time to do that. So I'm just gonna eat my mini breakfast cup. I'll have like a more official meal later. I just want to have something quick right now because actually I'll give you a rundown of the day. I have a meeting at 9 with a brand that I'm working with, so I think that'll be like an hour long. Right after that I'm gonna go ice skating, which I'm so excited about. There's a few things I want to work on today, so that'll be fun. And then I also have a haircut today at like 1:30. I have not had my hair trimmed in over 6 months at this point, and I just feel like it is feeling dead. It's kind of looking dead. And then tonight I'm getting dinner with my mom, I think, which will be nice. It's a Friday, so pretty chill day. I kind of planned my week so that today I could just have fun. I've been honestly on the computer most of this week, just editing, which frees up my day today. And now we can have a fun day together. Ready for the day. I just did my 5-minute makeup routine. I also decided to put on a matching set because it makes me feel put together, obviously, and it's cute, it's comfy. You guys know I'm all about comfort, especially I feel like with what I'm wearing underneath the clothes. To me, that will make or break my comfort throughout the day. I feel like that's not something I used to prioritize and kind of like invest in, is like nice undergarments, bras, underwear. And then I realized I'm spending most of my life in them. I should have ones that, 1, make me feel confident and good, 2, fit like an absolute glove, and 3, just feel like I could wear them all day and not want to rip it off at the end of the day. Because that used to be my issue. I would be like, when can this bra come off? Get me out of this jail. But ever since I started shopping at Skims, my undergarment life has changed. You guys know I love them. I'm so excited to be partnering with them on this video. So thanks to Skims for sponsoring this video. I'm actually wearing this bra right now, just in a different color, but I have it in 3 shades. So I have this black one, I'm wearing the brown. I also have a nude color. Their bras are so comfy. They also have so many different styles, strapless, plunge bras. This is the everyday t-shirt bra, and I pretty much honestly wear this every single day. Plus they come in 40 cup sizes, which is amazing. I'm not someone who really likes to go braless because I feel like I just need the support. And that being said, I feel like my bras need to feel like they're not even there, and I need to forget that I'm wearing them. And I always do when I'm wearing my Skims bra. This is one of my favorite pairs of underwear for them. It's the cotton jersey boy short. I typically wear this at night or if I'm not really leaving the house because it's underwear that's like could kind of pass as little shorts. So comfy. I literally could wear these 24/7. I just feel like the material of all of their pieces are so nice. Definitely feels like they're made to live in. They have so many cute styles too. This is me exposing myself that I am a granny panty wearing girl. It's what I love. But they also have, you know, all the styles. I think your undergarments should make you feel confident, empowered, and honestly, Skims has always done that for me. So you can shop my favorite bras and underwear at skims.com. And after you place your order, be sure to let them know I sent you. You just click YouTube in the survey and be sure to select my show in the drop-down menu that follows. Truly love Skims. I think everyone needs something from them in their life. Hello.
Hi guys, how are you?
I can't wait to ice skate today. I've pretty much gone every single day this week just because I want to get my practice in, and there's a few things that I'm working on that I really want to get down by the end of March, so I've been obviously trying to practice it more. One being a scratch spin, which is like the first spin that you learn. So that is my goal by the end of March, thus we are going to practice. It's really nice because since I'm in the skate school, you get a very discounted admission, because honestly the admission is it is really expensive. It's $19, which is for the whole day, but if you only go for like an hour or 2 hours, I feel like that's kind of expensive. But yeah, since I am a student, it's like $9, which is nice. So I'm probably gonna stay for 2 hours. I made a plan in my head of what I'm gonna work on. It's actually been so fun because I feel like I've been going long enough and often enough that I'm starting to get to know the regulars there, which is really fun. It's really nice to have different aspects of community in my life, especially because I'm someone who, if I don't put in the effort to have human interaction, I'm not gonna have human interaction because of the nature of my job. So that's actually been a really nice side effect of me starting skating, is all the lovely people I've gotten to meet so far. Okay, we're here. Maybe after I'll do a what's in my ice skating bag, because a few of you left comments that you would want to see what I keep in here, so maybe we'll do that after. You guys, I'm actually screaming right now. There is literally no one on the ice. That genuinely never happens. We're gonna take advantage of that today. I can't believe it's a new day. I'm walking to get my matcha. I'm so excited. TBD on if I'm gonna do like a classic or get silly and get a strawberry one. I mean, it's a Friday. Why not? Are they open? Yes. Yay! Thank you. Oh my god, that is insane. Okay, the odds of this lasting longer than like 2 minutes is very slim. Also, they have an ice cream truck. And I'm like, where's that truck going? I kind of have been considering doing like a ice cream bar for the wedding, along with a wedding cake, obviously. That sounds so good. Anyway, Sage Creamery has the best local ice cream. Also, obviously amazing drinks as well, but mainly we go there to get like a scoop of ice cream. They have so many good flavors of different things that are seasonal here, so certain times they'll have really good lychee ice cream. Right now they have like a lemon crunch, ube. Oh, they just have so many good flavors. Definitely check them out if you're ever on the Kapolei Eva Beach side. They are such a good, cute little small business. I love going there. Anyway, I'm gonna drive home. Honestly, going there and seeing the flavors that they have right now, because they change their flavors, I wanna say every month. When Micah's back from work, I'll convince him to go get a scoop of ice cream with me, because the flavors of this month looked so good. Hello. Did you have a good nap in there? With all your friends? You got his little puppy, Mr. Teddy. He literally cherishes this thing. Everything else he will tear up, but he loves. You love your little puppy, don't you? I was checking on you on the camera. You were sleeping the whole time. Paw? Look. Yes. Good boy. Also, this is the little pet camera that we have. It's the mini Furbo. They make ones that like throws treats out at them, which we don't really need, but it's really nice to check in on him. I want to say this was like 80 bucks, which is pretty good. Connects to an app, so we kind of just place it in front of his little crate and then we can check on him whenever we're gone, which is really nice. It gives you alerts and stuff, so definitely a good pet parent find. Holding him like this just made me think of holding a baby, which reminded me, you guys, I am about to be an auntie to 2. My sister is gonna pop any day now, which is crazy. She's having a boy. It's the first boy in our family, so everyone's so stoked. I can't wait. Can't wait to be an auntie to a nephew. Oh, did I even talk about skating yet? Ice skating was the best, as usual. One of my ice skating friends was there. That's who got that video of me doing the spiral. I don't know why it's called a spiral. The spiral is this, an arabesque, I might say. But in ice skating terms, they call it a spiral for some reason. Practice some stuff. I cannot believe, let's go outside, buddy, that when I first got there, not one person was on the ice. That was beautiful. Micah has been devastated by the state of our grass. Personally, I don't want to say I don't care, but it doesn't like matter as much to me, but he has been devastated because, as you can see, it looks a little, you know, disheveled. When we first got Maka, it was so funny. I knew it was gonna happen too. The grass was perfect. It was all one color. Now you can see every spot that Maka has ever peed in his entire life. You know, there's some holes here and there that this guy dug. Shall we lay together again? This is so nice. We need a beach day so badly, Maka. I think you would love it. Anytime I've been having the water hose out to like water the grass or water the pots or something, he's obsessed. He's trying to like eat the water. He loves running through the water. It's so funny. I think he's gonna love the beach. I also think based off of how many times he's tried to find treasure in the backyard, aka dig holes, I think he's gonna be obsessed with digging in the sand. So that'll be fun, won't it, buddy? This feels so good, doesn't it? I have my hair cut in like an hour, I think. I'm not gonna lie. Feeling the urge to cut off a lot, which kind of scary to do because you just never know. But I don't know, something in me wants to cut off a good amount. But I'll tell you right now, what's stopping me from doing that and what's scaring me about this hair appointment, the hair girl that I've been going to for a while now, because you guys know I was cutting my own hair for years. I finally started getting it professionally done. Trust the girl that does it. She doesn't have availability for like another month and a half, and I'm not willing to wait that long, and I also don't want to cut it myself again. So I booked a random new hair salon, and I literally put, when I was booking the appointment, I put any staff, so I have no idea who's cutting my hair, which is always a little bit scary, I guess, just because anything could happen. So I'm a little nervous, but also it's not the end of the world because I know hair grows, but it would be nice to be like happily surprised and get the best haircut of my life. But I'm definitely a little nervous. I feel like I can speak up when it's my normal girl, you know? I'm like, ooh, not that, not this. She knows the vibe. So we're just gonna have to make sure that I get across what I'm wanting to do, except the issue is that I don't really know what I want to do. Do I want layers? How much do I want to cut off? I don't know. Do I want to go blonde? Oh my gosh, what a pleasant surprise. My expectations were low coming into this. I don't know why, to be honest. The reason I even picked the place that I went to is because I saw one good review about it on TikTok and I was like, okay, we'll try it out. So my expectations weren't actually low, but you know, I'm always a little wary with someone new. It's like, if I don't like it, I'm probably not gonna speak up because I don't know you like that. But one, she was literally so sweet. We were talking the entire time, so lovely. And two, I love the cut. We cut like 4-ish inches off and it just looks and feels so healthy. So now, naturally, I have to take it out into the world. Ooh, I'm getting it. This sounds so good. Need to try it. I actually just did that in record speed. I think I was in there under 7 minutes. Went in with a purpose, went in with a list, which sometimes I make the mistake of just being like, oh, wherever my heart takes me is the aisle I'll go down. No, girl. Gotta make a list. Anyway, I only got a few fun things outside of the list I'll show you. I've been really wanting to try this flavor Chobani creamer. If you've been watching the recent vlogs, you know I tried the rose raspberry one. Never again. But I love birthday cake. Like, birthday cake is my favorite flavor of ice cream. Forget about it. I love birthday cake. So this is confetti birthday cake. That sounds so good. I'm gonna try this soon and I can't wait. Other than that, the only other fun thing I got are my favorite chips. I grew up in a Simply household, aka like the baked version of chips. Like, we never got like the real version. It was always the baked, healthier whatever. But anyway, and I actually just prefer it now. I think these are so good. Love a Ruffle. Mmm. Oh, hello. What a fantastic Friday. Hardly did any work. Doing a bunch of my favorite things. I'm going to read right now because I'm kind of in a cozy mood. I don't feel like scrolling on my phone, although you guys know, I feel like since the beginning of this year, I've been kind of off social media, not posting, but like consuming. And I'm trying to make a deal with myself with like YouTube videos because I'm a YouTube girl. I love watching vlogs. It's my favorite thing in the world. But like, I was always watching YouTube, like all the time. A little too much, so I made a deal with myself. The deal is, for the most part, I only let myself, watch videos when I'm working out, which is actually good because sometimes I'm like, I could just like watch it on the couch right now, but I'm like, no, get the workout in. I put it on the TV that we have in the garage, and that's when I watch the vlogs and the vloggers that I like, which is so fun. So it's made kind of like it a productive thing. Not that everything has to be turned into a productive thing, but it was literally becoming an issue how much YouTube I was watching. So it's kind of nice. I mostly watch it when I'm working out now, and sometimes that's the motivation I need to get my workout in. On the weekend though, we're not doing that. I will be watching YouTube on my phone on the couch like this because that's what I love to do. Let me just say, I love what I do. I love making YouTube videos. It's so crazy that it has turned into a career. Like, it's so crazy that this can be a career, but here we are 12 years in. That's so crazy. But yeah, I love making YouTube videos, so hopefully you guys love watching them. I recently bought myself this Lola blanket. They gifted me my first one, and it was like a gateway drug because I was like, haha, I need more. If you know the brand, they make these insanely, like, it is outer worldly how soft and fluffy and just amazing these blankets are. I truly wish I could buy one for every single one of you just to like experience this, but the next best thing, I do have a code. It's Ava Jules. It gets you 35% off. It's still very expensive, but I will say, after they sent me one, I simply needed another one. So I literally used my own code to buy one. And it's so soft, and there's so many sizes. This is the extra large one, and sometimes I sleep with it in bed. It's so comfy. Like, do you need to spend this much on a blanket? I don't know. That's up for debate, but I will say, if you do bring yourself to spend some money on a blanket, let it be this one. It's so good. Anywho, I'm cozied up. I'm gonna read. I need to start making some progress on this tandem read. So I have plans with my mom tonight, kind of last minute, but I'm excited because otherwise I wasn't gonna be doing anything tonight. So that'll be in like 45 minutes, but I wanna read for a little bit first. I'm so close to being halfway, so try to make a dent on this book. Also, should we talk about the fact that ACOTAR, like, it's announced that, hey, no. What was I saying? Oh yes, ACOTAR 6 and 7. First of all, let me just say, I talked about this before, but with not being on social media the way I used to be, like, I am so out of the loop with things. I had no idea that this was the thing until one of you brought it to my attention in the comments. Someone was like, how do you feel about the ACOTAR news? And I'm like, girl, what news are you talking about? And she was like, the author went on a podcast, I think it was, and said that book 6 and 7 is written, which is crazy. If you didn't know that, there's the news. You're welcome. Yeah. I can't believe I would have missed out on that knowledge if someone hadn't commented that. There's like pros and cons to not consuming social media the way I used to. I will say there's more pros than cons, but one of the cons is that I just feel like I'm so out of the loop with things. You're ripping its head off. I also asked on Instagram earlier today for you guys to ask any questions or anything you want to know. I haven't looked through it yet, but maybe when I get ready to go to dinner with my mom, I'll answer a few. And then when I'm doing my skincare tonight, just because I love chatting with you guys. And I feel like sometimes, yes, I'm updating you on my day-to-day life, but sometimes we're not talking about the deep stuff or just like random things that I don't really bring up. What's on your dopamine menu? Such a cute question. I feel like it goes from anything as simple as having like a matcha or coffee in bed. Oh my gosh, that literally always feels insane to me because I hardly ever like drink things in bed. So when I do, it feels like such a treat and I'm just like, oh, feels so good. To bigger things that are a little more obvious, like spending time on hobbies. Anytime I'm honestly out in nature, I feel like my dopamine is just so high, whether that's like hikes or going to the beach and swimming, putting together a really cute outfit that I love. That's a dopamine boost. Even just something as small as lighting a candle that I haven't lit before that I'm saving for what, I don't know. I decided not to like save things anymore in terms of like the candles, the perfumes, because what's the point of that? Enjoy the things now because you buy these things to use them, not just to stare at them. Anyway, yeah, little things like that. As a fire with myself, I find myself having good days and bad days. What helps you? Honestly, sometimes I feel like I have to not think about it because sometimes if I think about it too much, like what he's doing, or for example, like Micah will always text if he's on his way to like a building fire or something, which kind of gives you like an unsettling feeling, just knowing that the person you love is probably about to run into a burning building and while everyone else is running out, they're the ones that are running in, like stuff like that. I don't know, I almost like can't even think about it. I feel like I always just say a prayer and wait for the text that he's all out and everything's good. But the reality is, I mean, I don't know, you can't live in fear because that is, you know, not a good way to live. But the reality is that scary things happen, especially when someone you love is a first responder, like a firefighter. Things happen. It's like, I don't know, it's a hard subject. I feel like on a lighter note, if you're kind of more so asking like how you deal with being alone so much, I feel like I just try to romanticize my time alone, like a day like today, honestly. Just doing things I love, doing things that bring me joy. I look at the time spent apart because of how long their shifts are. I look at it as an opportunity to spend time with myself, spend time with friends, and I think that definitely helps. It is hard though. The norm for people is to see their partner every single day, and I feel like for first responder partners, you go a lot of nights apart and a lot of nights wondering like if they're okay, if they're safe. I don't know. I feel like I have to make an active choice not to live in fear and wonder like, is he okay? What if? I feel like I just need to put good thoughts out there, prayers for him and honestly for all first responders, and yeah, just check in with him as much as he can, as much as I can, and stay connected through honestly like Snapchatting each other, texting each other, and yeah. Ooh, this is another good one. Something you try to live by each day. This is a newer addition. If you asked me like a month ago, I think I would have said, be where your feet are. That is a quote that Micah said to me that has stuck with me since the day he told me, because he knows I struggle with being present and just anxious thoughts, stuff like that. And he has always just told me, be where your feet are. And that simple quote just changed so much for me and like the way I saw things. Anyway, what I've been living by recently is the mantra or like the idea that there is no dress rehearsal to this life, because it's not. This is the only one. And I feel like that sentence puts so many things into perspective for me and honestly just makes me want to live my best life. Would you always want to live in Hawaii or would you ever move? Honestly, I think there was a time where I thought I would live, actually 2 different times in my life. Out of high school, I thought I was going to move to LA. Thank God I did not. And maybe like, honestly, it was the same year that I met Micah, but a little bit before that, I was just single and I was like, I'm going to move to New York. I'm gonna move to New York. And then I met Micah and everything changed. And I don't know, it's like one of those things where there's so many different ways your life could go. And it's hard when you get to the realization that you'll never get to live every life that you like want to live. I just don't think that's in the cards anymore, which is fine. I visit enough and I'll always have family there, which is great. But yeah, that's not something I'll ever, I don't think, look back and be like, oh, I should have moved, because this is my life and I love my life. I don't see us ever moving, honestly. Both of our families are here. We want to raise our kids here. So I think we'll definitely have a lot of travel in our future, but as far as I know, I think we'll always live here. I saw a few questions asking if I'm still working towards becoming a personal trainer. No. My MO is that I like to try different things that I think that I'm just curious about. And then if I don't love it or see it like moving forward or it doesn't feel aligned with me, then I stop, because I'm like, there's so many things I want to try and there's so many things I'm interested in. If something doesn't like do that for me, I'm not gonna try to make it work when it's just not working. I don't know. I feel like getting through like halfway of that course made me realize how interested I am in weightlifting and training. So I've been applying that into like my own workout routine and my own life, but it made me realize that, oh, I don't actually wish to do this for other people. I'm kind of just interested in this on a personal level. So yeah, I stopped at that. Classic Ava, always quitting stuff. I feel like I see comments about that sometimes. And I'm like, look, you can judge all you want, but at the end of the day, if something is not working for me and I'm not enjoying something, I'm not gonna waste my precious time and my one precious life doing that, you know? I don't know, people love to hate, it's fine. Since you've been scrolling less on social media, how do you fill the time instead? Honestly, I feel like I fill my time doing all the things I always said I wanted to do, but didn't have the time to do it. Like I always had the time, I was just prioritizing it, doing other things, AKA scrolling. So now I feel like I have a lot more time to honestly do whatever I want. Do the things I said I wanted to do, explore new hobbies, hang out with people in real life. Okay, I'm gonna get changed. I'm gonna do cute little polka dot top and some dark wash denim jeans. Outfit is on, love it. Okay, I'm gonna answer one more question and then my mom's about to be here. We'll revisit this later. What's something small that always makes your day? That is such a cute question. I feel like a positive interaction with a stranger makes me so happy because I don't know, I just feel like it's one of those things that like restores your faith in humanity, you know? And I think when people are kind for no reason, it's like just so sweet. I love interactions like that, you know, where it just kind of makes your day and you're like, aw, I love humans, so cute. Wedding budget. I got married last year and spent about 35K. I'm curious about Hawaii. Oh. To quote Mean Girls, the limit does not exist. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, do you think you will stay on YouTube after having babies? Very good question, hard to answer because I'm not in that situation. But what I think I would do is honestly probably not post as much as I post now, just because I think I'll value privacy in a different way. But I also feel like I would still keep the content about me. Like I don't really want to show my kid. It's such a conversation to have about showing your kids on social media, but I don't think I want to do that, which I think would make me probably post a little bit less, but also it's like memories I want to have. I don't know. We're not there yet. I also saw a lot of questions about when do you want kids? Great question. I mean, listen, I'm not going to give you a timeline because after this wedding, like who knows, but I will tell you right now, I'm not trying to have kids right away, but also, I mean, oh my God, there's like things I want to do. There's certain things I want to check off before we have kids. I think it'll be under 5 years, under 4 years, honestly. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna go to dinner. I think we're also gonna stop in Sephora. I made a no spend March for clothes, not for makeup.
Just because I treat you guys too.
For me?
You and Micah.
Thanks.
Well, take Micah out.
Okay. No, I was starting this clip to say that like I'm surprised that CPK had a fire salmon dish. Like that was so good.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know you were filming.
No,
I know.
you can
go
give me.
out and just
Thanks.
Yeah, but treat you guys out.
Thanks, I will.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, that was actually just so good. I can't believe that CPK had like a salmon. And it was good. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be good.
I had it 3 or 4 times already.
Very elevated. That's really good.
We'll try one next time. We'll go again.
I love CPK. Little Sephora haul, since apparently I have no self-control. I have actually been so excited to see Cycler in stores. If you're unfamiliar with the brand, Claudia Slutsky, who started off as a YouTuber, she started this body care brand, and I've had some of her body washes before. Anyway, I just think it's so cool what she's done. I've been watching her for forever, so I wanted to support her. Also, I smelt this in the store and it was absolutely amazing. So this is the body oil in Naked Neroli. I'm so excited to have that. This is a lip liner from Makeup by Mario. You can kind of see the color a little bit. It's called Rich Mauve. I actually got the sample size in Sephora's like birthday gift a while ago and I love it so much, so I wanted to get the big size. I didn't realize Biodance actually was also in Sephora. For some reason I only thought it was on Amazon, but they're a made in Korea skincare brand. I love their sheet mask. So this is the Refreshing Sea Kelp Deep Mask. And it said it's calming, purifying, and refreshing. So I'm excited to wear that. Maybe I'll actually do this tonight, we'll see. And then from the same brand, these are their collagen gel toner pads. So thought out. It comes with little tongs to take out each individual gel pad, which is really cute. So that was so nice. It was just my mom and me, little mother-daughter Friday date night. It's 9:30 now. I'm gonna shower, do my skincare. I do want to answer a few more questions because I feel like, and then we'll have a lovely little peaceful early night. Last weekend, Micah and I went out, honestly for the first time in so long, till like midnight, which is so funny that that's late because I feel like there have been times when we first started dating where like we were going to the function at midnight and then getting home at like 4. That was a lifetime ago. But yeah, I don't even know why I brought that up. I guess just to prove that like, don't worry, I do still go out time to time, but most nights you'll catch me here. And you know what? I like this little life that I live. Everyone has different things that fulfill them. I have friends who love to go out all the time. That makes them super happy. And I'm so happy that they're doing what makes them happy. Personally, that ain't me. I'm a once in a while kind of girl. And when I'm in the mood, I'm in the mood, but definitely not an every weekend kind of thing. Anyway, enough ranting. I feel like that's all I've done this entire vlog is talk about things that probably no one cares about. Ooh, whoa. Oh, this is weird. It's so slimy. I feel like I'm kind of just rubbing slime on my face. Collagen gel pads. Okay. Someone asked, what's been the most challenging thing to navigate in your relationship? If I'm gonna be so honest, this is not something we actually, I wouldn't say it's like a continuous struggle, but it's something it's like we're always learning about each other and we're always kind of navigating how different we are. Like that has been the biggest challenge, is that Micah and I are fundamentally so different. We grew up in very different types of families. Honestly, in most ways, we are complete opposites, but I feel like what has actually helped us navigate that is realizing that it makes us more dynamic as a couple, because where I feel like my weaknesses are, those are his strengths and vice versa. And so I feel like in that way, we actually really complement each other nicely. But I feel like when we were first getting to know each other, it was like, oh my gosh, we are actually so different. And obviously sometimes that causes friction because you're so different, but I think it's good and normal and honestly kind of awesome to be like opposites of your partner, because then you can like bring different things out of each other, you bring different things to the table, you offer different things, and yeah, it's actually turned into something really positive. But I feel like at first, and like I said, obviously as we continue to grow and become the people that we are and like learning more about each other, like that was definitely something in the beginning that I feel like was kind of a shock to both of us. How to get comfortable in being alone. This is a great question because I kind of spent the whole day alone. Honestly, it's something that I've been practicing ever since I graduated high school. I feel like I had to be more independent because most of my friends like went to college. I honestly didn't really have that many friends on the island at that time. And so I feel like I was kind of forced into being independent and being my own friend. I honestly would say the biggest thing that helped me was exposure therapy and just practicing it and doing it often, because I feel like a lot of it is just, it's uncomfortable because it's new and you're not used to it. But once you do it more often, it just continues to get easier. I remember at first I was so nervous too, and then I realized that literally no one cares. Someone asked, how's wedding planning going? I will say there's days where I'm like, I love wedding planning, this is the best thing ever, and then other times I'm like, let's elope. Do you have any old videos or pictures of you ice skating when you were younger? I have this picture. My mom sent it, or no, my grandma sent it to me the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. I know my mom has videos. I did like a solo. I actually did 2 solos. I think I must have been like 12. 10, maybe I was 9. Do you ever have a backup career if you ever leave YouTube? This is my plan A, B, and C, to be honest. We're gonna end on this note because it's really cute. How do you romanticize your life? I think there's so many ways you can do this. For example, a cute PJ set. It romanticizes your night routine. I used to be the person who would only wear like big band tees to bed. That was my shit. Thought that I would be like that for the rest of my life. I was like, you'll never catch me in a matching set. And now here I am, and I will say it feels whimsical, it feels magical. Honestly, little things like that, like putting on cute vibey music that uplifts your mood in the morning or while you're cleaning. Even something like dressing cute to go to the grocery store. Do you need to do that? No. But is it gonna make you feel good? Probably. I don't know, I think it's doing like little extra things to your daily monotonous routines that just help romanticize it. You're making your morning coffee, or you're, I don't know, in the kitchen in the morning, light a candle. You're reading at night, make yourself a cup of tea and drink your tea while you're reading your book. I think little things like that, honestly, help me romanticize life. And it's always just super small things that are really easy to do, and they make such a big difference. Y'all already know what freaking time it is. I'm gonna read in bed. It's 10:17. And we've just spent the whole day together. That was so fun. I wanted to do like a full day to night vlog. I love doing the weekly vlogs, but I feel like you miss out on the little things here and there. Let me know how you liked this style of video, or if you prefer the weekly vlogs, or if you like to see a little bit of both. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been having so much fun making long vlogs for you guys. I think it's so fun to hang out. For me, obviously I love filming it and stuff, but I love reading the comments because I'm like, oh my gosh, you're a real human watching this video. Like, it's so cool to get the feedback and to hear from you guys and hear what you think. If you stayed till this point in the video, comment down below the bow emoji. It's cute, girly, fun. And as much as I would love to stay and chat some more, Mama's got work to do.